So you've ratted and ratted and ratted, and the credits have piled up. Your local stash looks like the locker room of a corporate security office. You might have even splashed out and bought yourself something nice. Life is good, but it needs a little more excitement. Maybe you've tried out some bounty hunting, or a little mining, maybe even a little bit of trade. But what's this? In the mercenary contracts, you were so busy making the easiest money of your life that you didn't even notice these contraband missions. Destroy contraband, clear sight, use force as necessary. That's right, my little rats. It's time to get dirty. Dirty hands, dirty deeds, dirty money. But only if you want. Before we get into this, if you haven't watched my guide on easy money and Star Citizen, be sure to check it out. I'll put the link in the description below. The contraband tasks are a mission line found within the Mercenary Contracts tab that parallel the defend missions. Like the defense missions, the tier of task available is dependent on your security rank within each region. Unlike the defend missions, they are not immediately available, but rather must be unlocked. Completing enough security-related tasks in a region to complete rank 1 and advancing to rank 2 will give you access to the first contraband mission. The payout for this mission is stated as 55,000 credits plus bonus. That bonus is dependent on how many units of contraband are dealt with, and obviously any extras you are paid from call to arms, which you should always be taking upon waking up. For a cheeky method to bulk out that number with a little bit of work, stay to the end of the video. Unlike the defend missions, the contraband missions will require some effort. You'll want to arm up, and if you want this to be a smoother, swifter experience, bring a lot of ammunition. I personally run with a light machine gun for these. The more rounds the magazine carries, the less you'll need to reload. The less often you need to reload, the less often you'll be swapping new mags. It's going to be a slog, you'll see. Bring a backpack, bring meds, and if it isn't already a part of your permanent outfitting, bring a multi-tool with tractor attachment. This style of mission is better done with friends. You can do it solo, it's just going to be a lot slower and a lot less fun. Unlike the defend missions, the corporations haven't cleared you for access to the site you'll be going to. That means if you get within 2 kilometers, the battery of turrets is going to light you up and some. If you're confident in your air-to-ground combat, you can always take them out. If not, a ground vehicle here is going to be a lifesaver, unless you fancy landing outside of the kill zone and running. But by now with all that ratting, you should be flush with credits enough to buy yourself a tumbrel and the ship to carry it, right? If you're running with a crew, sending someone in the ground vehicle armed with a railgun, or a rocket launcher to clear the turrets out, making it safe for the ship to land, is a good move. Whichever way you cut it, once you've made it, head to the entrance of the facility. Now as a note, in the current build, the mission can sometimes take a while to prepare itself. What I mean by this is that your task is to deal with a stated number of contraband packages. If the number has not yet been displayed, but rather just the cursory go to site instruction, it means that the game has not yet loaded in all the packages. Destroying packages before all have loaded in will not remove them from your total, leaving you with a target remaining after you've dealt with all you can find and making the mission unfinishable. There goes all that money. So be sure to allow the game to do what it needs to before beginning. More often than not, you won't need to descend to the lower level to activate this. But should it take longer than 5 minutes, go tap a toe on the lower level to see if that kicks it off. Once the mission is started and you have a total number of packages displayed, kick things off. Now, unlike defend missions, there is no security force here to do the work for you. This time, it's all on your shoulders. Be careful taking out the enemies within. They can often rush you in 2s or 3s and can often overwhelm you should you get caught in a reload animation. Make your way through the facility, eliminating the enemies as you do. The civilians here are of little consequence, neither taking aggressive action towards you, nor causing a crime stat should you decide to terminate them also. Once you've cleared the facility and are confident that no hostiles are lying in wait around corners or in hidden areas, begin destroying the contraband. Here's where you'll be glad you brought an LMG and a vast quantity of ammunition. If you didn't, start punching. You'll receive a bonus for each package destroyed of varying value, each person who the mission has been shared with reaping the benefits of the wanton destruction. Once all the packages have been destroyed, the mission will complete. You'll be paid out and you can go on your merry way. Unlocking the next tier of security accesses the 65k plus bonus variant, and respectively again for the 75k. All that's left after that is to lay awake at night thinking about all that contraband and how much it'd have been worth to take it and sell it. Well, the answer to that is a bit, but not a lot. Let's play it out the other way. Destroy turrets. Land ship, something with some cargo space. Descend, kill guards. But this time, instead of destroying everything, let's sift through and see what we can find. This is Altrucia toxin. This one is Etam. This is Neon. This is Widow. And this is Maze. The majority of what you'll see here is slam. You might as well ignore it. The contraband I've just mentioned can be sold to unscrupulous buyers. There's a no questions asked terminal in CIUL 5 that'll buy it, but so far Grim Hex has offered me more for these, so I'd recommend you go there instead. Using your handy dandy multi-tool with tractor beam, you can move the valuable packages with ease to the elevator. Doing so will mark them as dealt with for the purpose of the mission. Load them up into your ship and you can go sell them to the buyer of your choosing. So here's the thing. At the moment, whether it's a bug or a feature, completing the mission will despawn any packages you've removed from the facility and placed in your ship. Kind of a bummer, huh? The current workaround I've been using is having a friend stay at the facility, usually working their way through the remaining contraband, destroying it, stopping before completing the mission. Meanwhile, I will take the packages loaded into the ship to sell at Grimhex. Once the sale has been made and the money paid, the one who stayed behind completes the mission. We all get our cut and our return for the friend that stayed behind. Now I'd recommend leaving the ground vehicle with them also, because the turrets have of late made the habit of respawning in my absence, so having them drive outside the turret's range makes the whole process less painful. And there you have it, citizens, yet another way to make yourself some extra credits out in the Stanton system, whether it's by yourself or with a crew. Utilize those ships with the extra space to take some contraband to the shadier parts of the solar system. I hope you enjoyed the video, and if you found it helpful at all, go ahead and hit the like button. Hey, even share it with a friend. Until next time, travelers, stay safe in the verse, check your mags, and I will see you next time.